to continue our facial skull bones. The third bones are V2 alpha paired bones. It's named Palatine bone, and in Latin os palatinium. Okay, this Palatine bone in our facial skulls, two palatinium bone which take part in our oral cavity, okay, and nasal cavity also. First we see this is a Palatine bone. Palatine bone. Palatine bone. Two bone in our facial skull. Okay, it consists of Palatine bone consists of what? Two plates. This one. This is a horizontal plate. Horizontal plate. This is a perpendicular plate. Horizontal plate and perpendicular. This is two plates. Okay. Next we have three processes. This one. This process is called pyramid process. Pyramid process. This process is called Sphenoid process. And this process, which are located in the lower wall of the orbital cavity, is called orbital process. Okay, its mean Palatine bone consists of horizontal plate, perpendicular plate or vertical plate. Then we have three processes: pyramid process, sphenoid process and orbital process. Okay, these are the three processes which are located in which are consist in Palatine bone. Okay, two Palatine bone in our facial skull which take part in our orbital cavity and oral cavity. Okay, and this orbital perpendicular plate is also the lateral wall of the nasal cavity. Okay, now here we have two borders, frontal anterior border, anterior, and this is a posterior, and here are there, if you can say, this is the middle border. Okay, anterior border connection with maxilla bone palatine process. We already discussed in maxilla bone we have palatine process. In the heart plate we are located. Okay, anterior we have anterior border connection with palatine process of maxilla bone. And posterior we have free, there nothing. Posterior border we have free. Posterior border is free. Okay, and medially here, which I told, middle border connection with the same bone, palatine perpendicular plate, palatine perpendicular plate. Okay, means perpendicular plate of palatine bone. Okay, middle connection with the perpendicular plate of palatine. Both sides we have two bones, I already told, and interior connection with palatine process of the maxilla bone, and posterior is free. Okay, these are the plates and processes. Okay, now we have in perpendicular plate we have two crisps. Now here upper and this is lower. Okay, upper crest is called ethmoidal crest. Okay, and ethmoidal crest attachment with medial nasal concha. In attachment with the attachment of ethmoidal crest with medial nasal concha. Okay, then conchal crest, the second crest, conchal crest, which are located lower, where, and this crest attachment with inferior inferior nasal concha. Okay, and we know ethmoid bone, superior and inferior nasal concha are located in ethmoid bone, and inferior nasal concha which are located in the lateral wall of the nasal cavity, and also the inferior nasal concha is independent bone. Okay, these are the plates, perpendicular plate, horizontal plate, then three processes: pyramid process, orbital process, and sphenoid process of the palatine bone. And then we have in perpendicular plate two crest, ethmoidal crest with connection attachment with medial nasal concha, then the concha crest attachment with inferior nasal concha. Okay, and then we have pyramid process. In pyramid process we have something two foramens in pyramid process. In pyramid process we have two foramens. Pyramid process we have greater and lesser palatine foramen. Here is this is a greater and this is a lesser palatine. Means in pyramid process we have greater palatine foramen, greater palatine and lesser palatine foramen. Palatine foramen. Okay. These are everything about the